working from the gun. Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Cook, the ball carrier. T.J. Watt there on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. DK Metcalf, 37 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing correct as a player. All the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's good to make it 14. Nothing.
Makes the score. NFC 14. AFC nothing. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touch. Down, here's Koo to kick off. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34.
The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 20.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 75 yards. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
And it's good. It makes it 22-7 now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
It's over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. First play of the drive there is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. And you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it Right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete once again to Hopkins. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and it's 3rd down. And Rodgers again now. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. DeAndre Hopkins. As time expires in the first half, and the NFC adds on to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively in this half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Finds his tight end Ingram. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Trying to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. So we have come up. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
28, AFC 7. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
The AFC going to get the ball first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The AFC offense now set to start this 3rd quarter. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Again, it's Henry. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Now Mahomes. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll go down. Here at the 12-yard line.
To Derrick Henry.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a... And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards, and he will score. Touchdown, AFC. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the AFC able to cut into the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Set to kick off.
Gobbled up by the NFC. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Flushed out right. Inside Hopkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Rodgers throwing here. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:16 remaining. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Left side caught by Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Mahomes. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20-line. Chase Young in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And he's able to find Diggs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the...
Another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the drink is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1. Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
She-Rag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that...
Tonight on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday. the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And, Charles, we know how difficult it is to go back-to-back in the NFL. Few have succeeded in doing so. But here are the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of the AFC yet again, trying to lift that Lombardi Trophy.
Remember, this is a franchise that played in the first ever Super Bowl. Then they ended up winning Super Bowl IV, which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to wait another 50 years, so they went ahead and made it back this year. What a great run for this Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, the Buccaneers are back in the Super Bowl for just the second time in franchise history. And I know one thing, they'd love a repeat of that first appearance.
Would they ever? That was 2003 in San Diego, and it was Super Bowl 37. They were the underdogs coming in against the Oakland Raiders, and they flogged the Raiders in that game, 48-21. You know what I remember most about that? John Gruden was the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he'd previously been the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. And during practice leading up to the game, he would play scout team quarterback and tell the defense all the characteristics and mannerisms of the Raiders quarterback, Rich Gannon, and had his defense totally prepared. And boy, did they play well and won their first Super Bowl title.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes, he'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Complete.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down, and it's complete to Kelce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder, how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl? Well, they got a great answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field, because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
A chance for the first score. For this Super Bowl, here's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl.